Citadel.
After the war, we buried our dead and mourned them. We were battered and beaten, and it took its toll on us. But it was a new beginning. The judges showed us the path. As their heirs, it is our duty to rebuild this society. I will gladly accept the burden of becoming the new judge, a guardian of humanity.
Okay. So we've got a few more things. Can't bother looking for the night market again, so let's get out of here.
In the names of the judges, we will make this world whole again. Without the influence of Adir, will be a life free from divine oppression. By this, we will honor those who died in the fight that freed us from Adir.
So there's a lot of fighting going on already because I've called in for reinforcements. This guy's gonna be. Basically cheese these guys from a distance. Okay, so I can't remember if the fight is out here, so I think I'm Jesus. Oh.
They are like children. They think they freed themselves from the shackles of oppression, but they're nothing more than lost souls. Every single one of them. Soon they will realize they are alone, that they are helpless. They will be lying in the streets, starving, wishing Adir was still here to take care of them.
My brothers, as much as I want to, I cannot see Antanas as our spiritual leader anymore. Proclaiming principles and honor, his influence seems limitless, and limits are what he needs. He is determined.
tab, I need shift and then there's just switch between the three now. So step. The door will be shut. This guy. Why I said it.
Was that the last of them?
Yes.
You didn't need to get involved.
Yo, chappie! Just checked. How you doing, man?
Looked to me like you needed my help.
We'll secure the area. Kaslo is upstairs with Antanas. They're expecting your report.
Expecting my report. I'm not a soldier.
I'm not a soldier. I don't report to anyone.
You're right. You're not a soldier. You're not here for honor or duty. It's, as you say, a job.
Kapow.
I can't believe he killed all those demons by himself.
I've had my share of fears, but...
There's nothing to discuss with a man like you.
Oh, well, fuck you then. Right, so... I can come back here later.
I can't believe he killed all those demons by himself.
Those...
I've had my share of fears, but...
Talk and talk.
This guy really scares the crap
They
out...
repeat themselves loads. There you go. That's out.
There is one heresy that can never be forgiven, and that is defying your true God. This sin is eternal, and will haunt generations to come. Our children and their children will curse us, for they are the ones who will continue to suffer because of our grave mistakes.
Okay, so crack in the wall, just run at it, and it should be like that. And you get, what do you get in here? Useless, because I never use it. So, waste of time, can't really speak to these people, so we're going to go talk to the monk over here. Oh no, he's not going to be here, is he? Because he died. I didn't chop off his arm, so he won't be here to talk to you. Ah, so he also won't be able to give you your upgrades for your...
The war is won.
But
This will shape history.
got that.
Man killed a god. Edir will not interfere with our fate anymore. His priests, of their idol defeated, they've disappeared into the shadows.
My mic
like
is sound.
cockroaches when you lift a stone from the ground.
Yeah.
Now, it is up to us to smash these very stones on their heads. Our time has come.
Let me sort that one out just very quickly. Game. That could sort it out. I've got to put it down to about there. That might be better. Let me know if that's sorted out the sound. I've just turned the volume down for the game and then kept my mic up to 100. Oh, so he's going to make me go upstairs, isn't he?
Antanas awaits you upstairs.
That's what I'm saying. Well, whilst I'm up here, you've got a... The planetarium has this blacksmith and this save point, which I will afford today without resetting my bonus, which I don't know what it is at the moment, but 109,300 or something. Don't need to go to him either. Cheers, dude. Yeah, I mean, when I record the stuff, I've played it back and it sounds okay, but I don't know. There's a couple of audiobooks are over here.
Berinon is growing up so fast. I have heard him say his first words, and he has already begun to walk. He enjoys it. He's laughing with every step. It hurts to look into his
That's
eyes,
cool. Nice
for
one.
they are his mother's. Sometimes it feels like she is still here, in him, and looking at me. But it's just my imagination. She is gone, taken by an evil that will have no place in this world anymore. I will see to it.
Right, so those audiobooks are alright. Voice acting is terrible though, so...
How did it go?
We won't be seeing any more lords.
Excellent.
I want to speak to Antanas now.
Antanas is safe. Our job is done. I want to speak to him now.
Not yet. There's more work to do. We will meet you in the planetarium downstairs.
Why can't we speak now?
Antanas will reveal his plan to you in the planetarium. He can only explain it to you there. We'll meet you downstairs when it's safe.
So here we go. There's a couple of enemies around here. 2 chests which I won't be able to open, I don't think. Yeah, I think so. Can't open them until later. There's one down to the right, down there. That's probably best to achieve him from up here. He's got, yeah, there we go. Just stand here for a second. Cheese. Fire. Their crossbows are pretty strong, and they will follow you, so if you move slightly. Let's see in there. Let's get him going. So on my right I've got my stab, which should be ready in a minute. I'll send him down the stairs. Now you might walk past the stab, that's the only problem. Ah, pushed him away. Right, I'll try this again. Right, stab. He does, he runs away from that. Ah! And that missed as well. So he's caught on a bit of clipping there, that might do me a bit of favour. Got away from that as well. So, attack you, bitch. Attack me. So I can get at you. Come on. Yeah, I'm doing no damage at all to his shield, and I'm not knocking his balance. I need to just get in. Because if I don't get in after the second one, I'll hit his shield again. It defends itself really quickly. Come on. There you go. Just hit him. The wonder of playing without a shield.
Book of Justice, chapter 3, verse 15. Wrath and fury reigned, but the 3 blessed men stood their ground. And lo, they took the head of the first lord, they took the eyes of the second, and when they took the heart of the third, the anger of the High One knew no bounds. And so he came down with rage in his heart, and he fell into the canyon of darkness. Men beheld that he was overthrown. He raised his hand one last time, but it froze to stone.
Okay, so there's a couple of enemies to the right, there's one here, there's one in front of me, and then to the left was a pressure pad. Well, we'll go around to there in a minute, but I'm going to just cheese this guy here first. Ah! Cheese him so much that he attacked me. There you go, right, okay. Yeah, just take him over 2 minutes. Sweet. Now, there's also going to be a guy around to my right. I can't see him through the door just yet. Okay, so you're not going to see me just yet. So what I'll do is I'll try and get... I need a shield for this guy. Now, that's probably where these guys are pretty similar to these fuckers. try and double knife them, they'll just run around your radius without you hitting them. You just waste energy. God, that light stuff is really annoying. It's annoying to fight that. So there's another guy in here somewhere, which I need to take out. I think it's... Oh yes, it's a mage. I think he's upstairs as well. No, don't pick up. Yes, he has. He's already worked that. Right, I'm going to go in and attack him double. Oh, cock, I can't now. Now he's got electric on him. Yeah, basically every attack I do to him now until his electric runs out, that means I'll get attacked as well. So I can't even attack him. I'm just going to have to wait for him to run out. Oh, really? That's through the wall. Ah, knew that was the guy. Take him away! He'll explode like that. Oh, he's only my max. Only that kind of guy. Sweet, just so much stuff later. Heal. Run in. And cool, right, so that's pretty much all them done. There is a chest here, which I won't be able to open, and a door here which will only be open when I press the pressure pad. So let's go back out here.
Book of Justice, chapter 2, verse 10. And so Adir sent forth his army, the Rogar, and alas, they had no hearts. They knew no mercy. They fulfilled the wish of the High One, and that was to take revenge against humans for exercising free will. But the sheep did not run back into the sheds. 3 of the sheep became wolves, challenging the Rogar, so that Adir sent forth his lords.
Yeah, the Just Dance stuff is pretty awesome. I've got to say that stuff is pretty well integrated into that game. My housemate's got the Xbox dance game, which is really good fun. Really like that one. Okay, so and another.
Book of Justice, chapter 2, verse 8. Lo, it was the time to speak up, the time for people to demand their rights. Adir saw and was enraged. A man called Father spoke. Bless them as words. Let people take fate in their own hands. Adir heard, and Adir killed. Father was slain by the god's wrath. Seeing this, the mouths of men were sealed no more, and they would never be silent again.
Play. And then it should go cutscene. Yep.
Well done, Harkin. Antanas is here, and he wants to speak to you.
Harkin, Kaslo tells me you've been victorious against the Rogar lords. It is a feat my own men have not managed.
I'm gonna be arrogant.
If your men were better at their duty, I wouldn't be here doing their job.
You do not understand the true nature of our enemy.
Do you know what,
this
actually,
war has been waged for far too long, at far too great a cost. My people are suffering. I cannot protect them as long as I'm trapped in this godforsaken place.
The tide has turned in our favor.
Battles have been won, but the war yet wages, Harkin.
We should move you to a safer location.
No, Harkin. Antanas is the one the Rogar seek. They will hunt him down no matter where he goes.
But we have a plan. One that will bring the battle directly to our true enemy.
You mean the Rogar?
No, Harkin. I mean the god.
Okay, so I sided with God last time.
It's not every day I get to kill a god.
I'll kill a god this time.
How am I supposed to do that?
You must return to the Rogar realm. Once there, kill the remaining Rogar lords. Once they are gone, Adir will have no choice but to enter the fight himself. And when he does, you finish him.
Why has Adir held back? He's a god.
His lords have been his proxies in this war. Once you've destroyed them, Adir will have no choice but to step onto the battlefield.
In that moment, run your blade through his foul heart and end his existence.
I understand.
Not all of the lords are in the temple, Harkin. Some of them might be staying closer to the god. You will need this to access the heart of the Rogar realm, the Chamber of Lies.
Your gauntlet will be able to open the path inside the Chamber of Lies, if you allow me to prepare it.
Luck in battle, Harkin. If we meet again, it will be to celebrate your victory.
So what he does there
Harkin, before you go...
Yes?
There's something strange going on here. I don't know what exactly, but I intend to find out.
My first playthrough, I kind of spoke to him and tried to find out what was going on, but he doesn't really tell you much. But there's some technical stuff that they tell you in there.
Book of Justice, chapter 3, really verse 16. And so it was done. Joy was in the world again, for the god was gone, and the other worldly realm banished with spell and stone. A monastery was built, Keystone, to seal the portals and to watch for eternity. And so it came that the judges wrote the books of law, the foundation of the fellowship to come.
Okay, right, so now here we go.
These savage Rogar have ruined my planetarium. Priceless books destroyed, and my device is in pieces. Without them, I can't use it fully.
Oh, hang on. I need to pick up a piece, an item first, which means there's a boss battle coming up. Okay.
The most difficult task still lies ahead of you, but did you find out something?
The beast in the square of the judges. Antanas created it.
That's what I was afraid of. I need to speak to Antanas right away.
You don't know what they're referring to just yet, and I can't recall why I know that, but we're going to be fighting against quite a big beast, which is easy to defeat. I just need to choose him. I just don't have time really to sort of try.
My brother Simon has been missing.
Oh, hang on, he's awake now.
Thank you again for getting me out of that cell instead of that liar.
The first playthrough, he says something like, thanks for getting me out instead of that weakling. So, I like his mask that he's got on as well. That's pretty cool. Don't know if you can see it. Getting closer. Come on. You can't really see it too much. Anyway, what's this guy say then? He wasn't alive last time.
You are Harkin, right? They say you fear no man. It's good to meet you. My name is Matthew. My brother Simon has been missing. Where did you last see him? He's a monk, like me. He might be in the wine cellar. He goes there quite a bit, with these other meddlers. I just hope he's safe.
Right, okay, I know who he's talking about.
I'll keep my eyes open. Thank you.
Right at the start of the game, I ran through a wall into the cellars where there should have been a body wrapped up by spiders in a silk, whatever, and I didn't speak to this guy before to find out who that guy was, but now it makes more sense. Now I couldn't find the guy before in this playthrough, and now he's alive, so something's going on here, and I don't know if it's to do with me not helping out the other monk and chopping off his arm. It's really clever how the choices you make in this game make a difference to how you play it. Like, you can give, I think you can help out the woman in this game like I did in the first game, or you can ignore her and she doesn't appear in other parts of the games, and it's just It's clever, subtle, but you only get that when you played it through like once or twice. Alright, nice one, dude. I'll speak to you later. Alright, let's go on it. Highly recommend this game. Oh, it's not on it.
These books are not just a myth, Ingvar. They exist. I've seen them.
So it's true. Antanas is sending you back to the demon realm.
Why do you care?
Some traitorous men under my command fled through the passageway. If you find them on the other side, kill them with extreme prejudice. Their squad has a unique arm tattoo. That'd be the good proof to me that these bastards rot in hell.
I have met them already.
So, they're dead.
They didn't scream much.
Yeah, this time I killed them.
Here, take their tattoos.
So you've really done it, hmm? Not bad. Here, take this amulet. It could be of use.
Interesting. So I get 1000 XP and I get the Great Burden Armor. I think I've already had the Great Burden Armor. Where is it? So, let's have a look. Yeah, the Great Burden. There we go. So this one, bearers of trinket are considered walking rams. They're able to stand the charge. I understand being standard. A medium-sized stallion, but it's still a stallion. Great Burden. I think that means that you can either take more hits. Oh, I thought that was the other one with the you can wear more armor. Amulet, the betrayer, life equalizer, keep, backbreaker. No, that's the. Huh. That was the one where you can wear. Ah, interesting. So, Great Burden must mean you can just take more hits. I'll have to look that one up. There you go. So yeah, beforehand, the deserters that you meet, you can either help them or you can kill them. And it's really interesting because I helped them the first time round, and they go down this story of one of them gets ill and they go a bit insane in the Rogar world, and they end up
the moment
eating
he saw
one of
that
them.
beak.
And it just gets a bit disgusting, and then they go and try and kill a boss because you suggested them go and kill the boss, and then you find their bodies and their tattoos lying on the floor, which is nice.
Just the moment we saw that beacon.
We lost some good men on our way here.
Yeah, and I don't think I can go through this door here. Yeah, it's locked still.
Just the moment we saw that beacon.
We lost.
So yeah, their story is quite interesting. Now I can't get through here yet either, and that's where I fought the first boss, the first warden. So we go full swing as we come back out here. Now, the thing that they've done to my gauntlet, which I was going to say earlier on, is they have allowed me to go through these doors by simply firing at them with your projectile. See, it disappears. Now, what I do have is I have 16,752 experience, and I have to kill a boss. Right, sort of. I'm going to do it. If I lose it, that means I just keep respawning and I lose my multiplier. It's not really too much of a problem, and 16,000 isn't really that much at this stage in the game. It's probably one, you know, a level is say 100,000 upgrade now, so 16,000 isn't that much now. It's not here yet. Okay, so boss time. I want to put a trinket into this. Please. Ugh, I can't get to it. So he's going to attack me, and I'm going to target his leg. He's going to swing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fire that off. And it should... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so... Look at the challenge of not getting hit! Jesus, that was a big hit. So have to be careful with that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my trinket. If I haven't got it already on it. Oh, I have got it on there, so that will revive my health. Everything down there, so I'm going to spend my potion on it. show you how this does. This is gonna send out the orbs. Now this could take him off more. Oh, he's kicked it. Ah! Don't hit me again. No! Timed that wrong. Timed that right there. No, okay, so I didn't see how much that took off. Oh! So, it's knocked it back. And it's gonna miss. Now that's the problem with this guy, he moves around a lot, so you really need something that's just going to take one hit. One hit. Oh, yeah, you can get there as well. If you fire it and its arm gets in the way, you miss that shot. Oh, that's a good shot anyway. Okay, right leg. Aim the right side, aim the right leg. And the left side, aim the left leg. And you also be careful with that other arm. Get in the way, right there. Run. Dodge. Keep running to the right. Fire. Hang on. Did I fire at the other leg and it... Whoa! Right, aim at the other leg. Why is this one? Ah! His right leg, you do more damage. Okay, hit a lot there. Give me my sweet thing. So, let's try and hit his other leg, shall we? Ah, maybe not. Or maybe it's because... Yeah, I thought so. It's just adds it onto the last one that I did. I was really paying attention to that either. So let's speed up my magic recovery, shall we? It's not really helping me out. I'm still using mine. Except for last result. Oh, he's big. What? That hit your leg. Come on. Sorry, I snapped. Come on, I'm getting low on my box. Really not paying attention. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, that one caused 400 odd damage on that leg. Huh. Interesting. Why is that? Is it a clean hit? Is it... I don't know. Oh, missed. I'm paying attention now, guys. There we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, seems to hit his arm. Just get that timing right. Sometimes when you think his arm's out of the way, it's still in the way, and sometimes when it's out of the way, when it looks like it's not. Like, there, that was definitely quick. Definitely. Now this guy is, he doesn't have stages of attacking with like health bar. When you get him down to a certain length, he changes his attack. He does the same thing the whole way through the fight. It's very it's easy. I did it in the first time when I first played through. Ah! Even that's quite forgiving. I went through his arm. He's got a lot of health though, which is why it's pretty decent to have something late. Just to take out a lot more energy. Can't get by. So why didn't that hit? No! Yeah, that was going to hit. And I didn't think any of his energy off. That was just a waste. Yeah, okay. As with all the fights, you just got to be real patient. Try not to get too cocky. Just take your time. Anyone who plays Dark Souls like that, just use that patience. You can't watch these games. Strategy. Because that mistake there, I did. there's less there. No, was it his knee? Did he get a full hit on his leg? I don't know. Didn't. Oh, it didn't. And that didn't cause his leg to go on fire. So he's own. Oh! Whoops. Defense doesn't go up when his energy goes to the low. Goodbye. FP. Still have no idea why that happens. Is it because they gain the power of God? Sure. I don't know. Why is my left arm there? I've got that armor on. Oh, that's the cutscene. Ooh, didn't notice that before. So the cutscene animation shows him with bare armor, it seems. And oh, a sealed rune, which is big. So when you defeat him, there is this thing here, which is part of the planetarium. And this guy say,
"What is this beast? I've never seen anything like it. But you killed it without a second thought."
Maybe you could help us.
Help you? How?
In the back of the Citadel, there's a grotesque thing, spitting poison. It killed 3 men. Nobody dares get near it.
I'll see what I can do.
right.
Thank you. I'll be inside, awaiting news.
It's inside, and it's basically right at the start of the game where you fought the first boss, and for now I forget his name. So we're gonna go in and let's go kill it, I suppose. Okay, so I'm here. Now what I'm going to do is very quickly just change the volume settings on something, and that means that's probably a little bit better on the game. And there we go. I read. So I'm probably going to sound a little bit quieter compared to the game, but
Be careful. It sounds like there might still be Rogar left in the corridors.
cheers, guys. Aha, well, that door's open there now. Ooh, I'm going to go through here first of all because this is quite interesting to do. Quite interesting to do whilst these enemies aren't so strong as well. Get off me, kids. No! No! Oh, yeah. Wasn't paying attention to my health. I got greedy. So, yeah. My energy ran out, I couldn't roll, and I was at 38,000. So I have to just come back and get it. So that means my thing is reset. Didn't mean to do that. Why have I gone on? No! Really? I bet these guys aren't going to help either. Come on. Yeah, dual wielding. Dangerous game. So, this guy's kinda cool. It reminds me of the very first enemy to meet in Demon Souls. Break through the barrier and it's pretty weak. So, see this here? there. Send him a fireball. Send him another fireball. And they come through. Let's just pound on his ass. I could have just probably done that step there. But I never used that button, so my thumb's always on the right stick. Never on that button. Now, here's the pressure. Pain. So let's choose prayer. And then go all the way back over. Ooh, missed it nearly. And then the door should be open. Spell point sharp. Spell point resistance. Ooh. Spell point. Let's see what we can do with this one. So, no point tribute, and then let's go for spell point shard. Now, favourite that one, and that one, and then unfavourite them. So they're at the top. Easier. Right. So, there we go. Mine is finished. So in here, as you can see, there's nothing else in here until you come back through here again. I think there's another audio log somewhere. And I recommend walking through here and finding whatever it is around here first before you. Big mistake. Yeah, before you come back here again, because the enemies are just so hard. And there's no guarantee of being able to get through without losing. See there, I lost my. Oh, beauts. It's not ready yet, come on. Right, so let's hand you back. Try it again. At least I'm over here. Yes, I did.
Book of Justice, chapter 3, verse 14. A priest of Adir, a swordsman of the West, and a nameless thief. Their past was erased the day they stood up against their god, and their sins forgiven for eternity. The thief now gave instead of taking. The soldier healed instead of slaying. And the priest proclaimed the new religion.
Yeah, you can take up a lot of your energy, that guy. So, fireball. Yeah. Try to be cocky and take him out, but I didn't realise that a 3-hit combo does take out that much energy. But you can see bottom left hand corner already that my ring is recharging, so that is good. Another human skull. For the human skull man. Can go down there, or I can go down here just to see who's down here. It's you. Oh. Shield. It's gonna have to be shield. I might be able to shield bash him. No. Be real careful because they can backstab you. That move, and then getting behind them if you just walk around the side or roll. Yeah, they can parry you. I've been backstabbed and parried by one of them before. He was. Oh yeah, I forget that they can do that. Oh, these guys I can go and get. I've already done this mission, but Curse is a short sword that you bury, and that leads to an outside entrance. You bury in the graveyard, and you fight a wraith to make that sword. Let's have a look. It makes it something else, which is called there's the curse. Oh, so that's the curse. That there is the curse that I have. That's 92, and the unpowered up one, unpowered, is so you can see it adds another at least 20 damage on it. There's nothing in here, I don't think. Yeah. What I am gonna do is just to see what this rune.
We meet again.
So, I've got 2 runes. Nice. They'll cost 1,000 for betting on. Just, you know, you get a chance of getting a better rune. So let's have a look, shall we? Flawless fire and flawless magic. Okay, so I'm still waiting for flawless power.
We meet again.
So what I can do is replace something. Let's have a look, shall we? Flawless fire, flawless fire. That give me a value of flawless fire in that one as well. Poison, magic, luck. Oh, didn't I have a flawless luck one as well? Or did I? Yeah, I did. Fires, damage on detonation. That deals fire damage and detonation, whereas the magic one, it keeps shooting the enemies. It's quite handy to have that one. Poisonous pull on the ground, slows enemies down, distracts the target, deals no damage. Now, I want the flawless power. So, what can I do without my shield? Higher power, flawless luck. No. And all the other stuff's just got power in it. Higher power. Yeah, higher power. I still haven't got a flawless power. That's ridiculous. I have to go through playthrough 3 just to get that one. Oh, here I am. Got all the way around. So there you go, back on yourself. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go give the planetarium piece back to Tannis after I defeat this boss here.
So you've returned?
I'll deal with your monster.
I will await your return.
Hey chaps, back again, eh? So, here we go. This beast in here, he's poisonous, and he's a mother. Trying to think which one I want. Good example of using the magic gauntlet. Grenade! Oh, sorry, that's a really... Oh, this room's glitched. I remember this now. Oh, that's powerful. You can just keep firing these at them and not get close, but he'll roll in a minute. There we go. So be careful. So you just got to fire them. And he is... No! I've got magic, come on! There we go. Gauntlet ready. So watch the blue bar on the bottom left-hand corner. Fire at him, come on. So that only fired at 3. It should fire at 6 if you get out. What? Yes, and he also gives you poison as well, so not good. This is probably going to be longer as well. So I'm going to fire. This back up and running? Yes it is. So I'm not going to reset my... Yeah, I've got 43,696. I'm not going to reset my counter, so I'm going to just hold down trigger, not left trigger, left analog stick, and then press Y. That should just save my checkpoint without resetting that. Back here. See, a lot of this part of the game is all about going back and forwards and talking to people. There's not much fighting involved, but it is quite a fighty
Trust the moment we saw
game. Not him.
Deal with you later, traitor.
Actually, I won't, because I'll be killing the Lord this time. Yes, he's up here. So, run on this game is just click down on your left analog stick, which is handy, or you can hold down the X button, it depends what you want to do. Okay, pay attention, boys.
Welcome back, Harkin. I found something. It's one of the pieces of the device. Give it to me, and I can fix it.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Using my device, I can remove some of the shadows that occlude your future.
Look. There are 2 lords left. They're both in the Rogar dimension. 2 of the remaining lords are in the ancient temple you have already visited. The last one is well hidden. The last lord is in a chamber inside the hand of God. Harkin, do not put out the fires in the temple arena. Fight lightning with lightning when facing Adir's last lord.
You don't get a lightning weapon until towards the end of the game, actually, and it's this one, Unity. Actually, no, you've got to make it. You find the hilt and you find the actual staff, and you can't make it until you get into the Chamber of Lies, and it's a secret room, and it's quite complicated. So, yeah, that's that. So this is the whole, and it requires. Let's have a look, shall we? It requires you to 18 agility. There we go. Anyway, right. I'm going to stop there for the moment, but I'm just going to go and save this. So, just going to go back to the top of this one. I can't unlock these yet, can I? Yeah, I thought so. All these chests in this area can't do. So, I will actually use my character development stuff. So, right trigger, put all my experience points into that there. Put some magic into that. And yeah, I think I have to put points into that one there before that one unlocks as well. But that's my other skill tree. I've got prayer, which is shared with all of them, mimic, stab, and shift, and I use stab a lot. Shift's quite good actually for going into the Shadow Realm and then walking around stealthily and stabbing someone in the back. Although I have found that some enemies can still see you. I haven't figured that one out properly yet. And Mimic is basically like Witch Time in Bayonetta. Pretty handy as well. I don't use it because I cheese everything at the moment. Right. Thanks very much for listening, peeps. And I'm just going to take a small break now, so I will catch you later.